Hi there, welcome back to question number 22 from the series Quant Saral. Once again, we have a question from CAT 2019 slot 2, and this time I've taken algebra, something that we do not like much, right? Let's talk about it. Let's try to figure out what is an easy way of doing these questions. Let a1, a2 be integers such that a1 minus a2 plus a3 minus a4, so on and so forth. So basically, it is plus minus going on. It is equal to n for n greater than equal to 1. Then we have to find out the value of a51, a52 up to a1023. So what is the right way of solving this question? The right way of solving this is, so if I just write it, a1 minus a2 plus a3 minus a4 plus a5. So somehow this is how the series is going on, and he says this is equal to n. That means if I take one term, the sum of the series is 1. If I take two terms, the sum of the series is 2. If I take three terms, the sum of the series is 3, and that way it is going on. Now the point is, if I take one term, that is a1 alone, the sum of the series is going to be 1. If one term has a sum of 1, that one term itself is equal to 1. So can I say that a1 is equal to 1 according to that? Right? But if I take the first two terms, the sum should be 2. Now 1 minus something is 2. Just think of this. What should I subtract from 1 to get 2? Can I say I should subtract minus 1 to get 2? It does not take much of our time. 1 minus minus 1 will be giving me 2. Now, if I add the first three terms, the sum should be 3. Now, sum of three terms should be 3, and sum of first two is already 2. We know that. We just did it, right? Okay. So 1 minus minus 1 is already 2, but sum of first three terms is 3. So the third term has to be 1 again, because 2 plus 1 only can give you 3. Now the sum of first four terms. Sum of first four terms should be 4. Again, it is equal to n, so n should be 4. Now sum of first four terms is 4, and sum of first three is already 3. The way it is going on, first term is 1, first two terms add up to 2, first three terms add up to 3. Now first three terms add up to 3 and first four terms add up to 4. Now what should I add in 3 to get 4? I should add 1, but I have a minus sign here. That means I have to subtract minus 1 so that it becomes 3 plus 1, 4. And exactly in a similar way, the next term is going to be 1. The next is going to be minus 1. So ultimately we can say a1, a3, a5, a7, all odd coefficient terms, they all are plus 1. And all even coefficient terms, they all are minus 1. What is the question asking us? Question is saying a51 plus a52 plus a53 plus a54 and so on and so forth, a1022 to 1023. Now the simple point is, if this is 1 and this is minus 1, their sum is 0. This is 1 and this is minus 1, their sum is 0. Every odd term is 1, every even term is minus 1. So 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0, and that ways till 1022 it will be 0, and I would be left with a single term a12023, and that is equal to 1 again, because every odd term is equal to 1, and that gives me the answer as option B, which is equal to 1. I did not take any variable, I did not make any equation. It was more of logic based thing only, and such kind of questions CAT has asked many times. Trust me on that. Many times they have asked such questions. You just have to put some values, plug in some values, and through that only you can figure it out. The equations in form of these numbers is a very common form that has been asked in CAT again and again, and that's a common way of solving them. That's what we call as an aptitude way. Thank you very much.